Key concept summary: gravity and motion. What determines gravity? Objects in space are affected by different forces. A force is a push or a pull. A force called gravity attracts all objects toward each other. Sir Isaac Newton's law of universal gravitation states that every object in the universe attracts every other object. The strength of the force of gravity between two objects depends on two factors: the masses of the objects and the distance between them. Mass is the amount of matter in an object. Because Earth is so massive, it exerts a much greater force on you than this book does. The measure of the force of gravity on an object is called weight. An object's weight can change depending on its location. On the moon, you would weigh about 1/6 as much as on Earth. That's because the moon has less mass than Earth. So the pull of the moon's gravity on you would also be less. The force of gravity between two objects decreases rapidly as distance between the objects increases. If the distance doubles, the force of gravity decreases to 1/4 of its original value. What keeps objects in orbit? Earth and the moon remain in orbit because of inertia. Inertia is the tendency of an object to resist a change in motion. You feel the effects of inertia when you are riding in a car and it stops suddenly. You keep moving forward until your seatbelt catches you. The more mass an object has, the greater its inertia. An object with greater inertia is harder to start or stop. Newton stated his ideas about inertia as a scientific law. Newton's first law of motion says that an object at rest will stay at rest, and an object in motion will stay in motion with a constant speed and direction unless acted upon by a force. Newton concluded that inertia and gravity combine to keep Earth in orbit around the sun and the moon in orbit